So you guys asked that I make the video on how to start building material business in Nigeria this year, and I decided to oblige you guys. So in today's video, we're going to know the step-by-step guide on what we need to start building material business in Nigeria, the kinds of building material business in Nigeria, and how much will it cost to start building material business in Nigeria. Hi, if you're seeing my face for the first time, I'm Funke Odrode, a business analyst, a social media strategist, and a content creator. Let's go straight into it. To start a lucrative and successful building material business in Nigeria, there are basic things you must do. First, you have to do boy for somebody. If you know you cannot do boy, then forget about it. Boy means apprenticeship. The best way for you to succeed in this business is to understudy someone, register with somebody, go learn the trade, go learn the skill, and then establish your own. It may take you 3 months, 6 months, perhaps 1 year, but most importantly, learn the trade. There are people in this same trade that will allow you learn for just 3 months if you tell them exactly what you aim to get at the end of the service. Especially as a mature person, I believe that people watching this video are 18 or above. So knowing that you're an adult that have goals, you have already set your targets for what you want to achieve. All they need to do is to bill you for whatever time you want to spend. The time I want to spend is 3 months, and these are the things I want to achieve in those 3 months. How can you make that possible? Okay, for week 1, especially if you're educated, it's a boost, okay? So you could actually go with a strategy note or a strategy worksheet. If you want a strategy worksheet, you can send me an email. I could help you create one on what you need to achieve to learn. And guys, that is for a token. It is not free. Consultation is no longer free. The reason is lots of people come into my email to tell me about holding their hands to start their business. I only say join my YouTube membership. And these people still want free consultation. As a business analyst and a content strategist, you must know that I've invested in myself for me to be able to stand as a professional or an authority in a certain field. Now, to the grace of God and the glory of God, I've been able to pay for tools to make these things possible. So when you're told to pay a token for these tools and you find it difficult, that means that you are not ready to start. Consultations are beyond that. If you want a consultation, you're going to get the rate card and you know exactly how much we charge for consultation. So if you want a worksheet on running an apprenticeship under someone in the building material business, you can send me an email. I'll give you that worksheet for a token so that you know what you expect for week 1, week 2, till the last week. Now, if you take that to your madam or your oga, whoever owns the business, to your manager, right? The person will know that this person knows what he wants. This person is expecting something from this business, and is not someone I'll just put on the seat and say, go and buy me this, go and buy me that, such that you will not learn the business on time. Because most business owners use that strategy to hold people down in order that apprentices will not catch up on the business on time. They are using it as a form of longevity. That is why you need a worksheet in order to manage your affairs. If you know you want to spend 6 months to learn this, there are things you expect in the span of 6 months. So go with a worksheet. You are the one paying. You are paying for a service, so it's not free. Have your own expectations. Let him know you have your expectations, and then he will tell you how they can accomplish this expectation with you. But then you will pay for it. All he needs to do is to charge you for that 3 months, for that 6 months, for that 1 year. Know that someone who intends to train you for 3 months and to give you all these skills, all this knowledge he has learned in years, may want to charge more, but it is better for you because it is quicker and it is more productive. Most times it is performance-based. So when running this apprenticeship, one of the best things you can do for yourself is 1, market research. Start analyzing the market. Have a target area in mind. So as you are learning on the job, know that there are areas that are more targeted to your business needs than others. Now, it doesn't have to be a eyebrow area or a remote area. It could even be in between, depending on who your target audience is. For every business, there's a target audience. So analyze the construction market in your target area. Understand the most demanding building material. You know, there are building material on different levels. Nails, cement, shovels, wheelbarrows, so many other things, right? Analyze each, the ones most demanded for, and identify the potential competitors. This will also help you, because if you have competitors and you don't have the strong fund or the financial backing or capability to compete with this competitor, it may be damaging to you if you are not analyzing the market well. The second is the location strategy. Choose a strategic location based on accessibility, proximity to construction sites, and the local building material needs. Then number three, you need a product focus. Decide which building materials you want to specialize in. So while learning, you already know these, that. Now, which one exactly do you want to specialize in? Are you specializing in blocks? It's also a building material. Nails is a building material. In woods is a building material. Roofing materials, cement, steel, or timber. The moment you identify your product focus, you need to have a supplier evaluation. Supplier evaluation means you need to know the kinds of supplier that can fit what you're looking for. You don't need every supplier. You need a few right suppliers so that if this one messes up, the other one can take up the responsibility. So you don't want to stick to just one supplier. Don't make that mistake. Find reliable suppliers who can provide quality materials. You need that for customer retention. These materials need to be at competitive prices and ensure consistent availability. It's not that today they'll tell you, oh, the material is finished, we ordered it, it will arrive in the next 2 months. Like how? When your customers are waiting. So you need a supplier that is reliable and always has stock. That means you need someone who has the financial capability to trade. The next is your business registration. Whether you're in Nigeria, in other African countries, or in the Western world, business registration is key. You cannot run any business legitimately without registering it. Now, there are other laws guiding this registration, and you need to make your research. While you are running your apprenticeship, you are going to know about all these laws and the association. These businesses thrive on association. You see, manufacturers may have profits on their products. However, middlemen are almost having higher profits on these products. They are able to achieve this with the use of association. The association forces them to sell at a certain rate. That is why when you go here, you see that nail is 20 naira. When you go here, it is 20 naira. If you find a difference, maybe you see it as 19 naira 50 kobo. Do you see? It means it is around the same price. What makes that possible is the association power. Register your business with the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, while even running your apprenticeship, and choose your appropriate business structure. Every business has its own structure. Learn on the job, pay attention, and know how you want to structure yours. Now, budgeting comes in. You need to create a budget. Have a detailed budget, including costs for inventory, storage space, logistics, that's transportation, marketing, because you really need to market your product, especially when your target audience are the big boys. You must market your product. Even if you want to sell in the local market, you must market your product by letting people know that you are around. You have to create some sort of awareness, whether you like it or not. Then staff salary, it is part of your overhead cost. Check out your manager right now, the one you're running apprenticeship with. How much is he paying his staffs? And how do his staffs feel about this kind of salary? Now, your logistics arrangements. You must secure a transportation option to deliver services to your customers. Knowing that not all customers will be buying in retail, you have bulk customers. Now, how do you get your products down to them? You must have an arrangement for that. Whether by hiring trucks or partnering with a delivery company, because in their industry, they have delivery companies who use trucks to help you deliver these materials. You could partner with them to make it seamless, right? So you don't have to do those overhead costs. Just pay them, they do the running around for you. Then we talk of marketing strategy. That is where people like us come in. You need a consultation with people like us to know how you are going to strategize your own product or materials in the market, how you strategize your business in the market. Or you can just do it on your own. Develop a marketing plan in order to reach your potential customers, including online presence, local advertising, and building relationship with contractors. I tell you that it is important for you to start that even while on your apprenticeship. Network, build relationships. You see those customers of your Oga and those places where your Oga is buying tools, buying materials, build relationships with them already. And you can leverage that to do better at your own business. There are important considerations. First is the local regulation. Understand and comply with any local building material regulations or permits that is required. Now, the second important thing is quality control. Prioritize quality standards to maintain customer retention. When your customers are satisfied, you'll build a great reputation. And before you know it, they tell everyone about you. I've been in a business where, because of the reputation of my boss, most people started leaving other businesses around us. And before you know it, we took all the customers of our competitor. In fact, some of our competitor had to start buying from us because we created a channel for that as well. So, be the supplier that is supplying your own supplier. How about that? Another important thing is the pricing strategy. You know, for every business, pricing is key. No matter how much you want to talk about the luxury brand or whatever brand, know the strategy for your pricing. Pricing strategies does not mean that your pricing has to be low or your pricing has to be steep. There's no specifics. Just identify your ideal customer profile, and then your pricing structure or strategy can work for those kind of customers. Put your ears in the market. Analyze competitors' pricing. Use your marketers, your salespeople, your staff. Let them go around, sniff. Let them know what is happening in the market. Like, have they changed prices? What prices are people selling? What are the best prices for people here? Oh, what are the prices people are selling in the remote areas, in the highbrow areas? Where can I create my own balance? Right? Set competitive prices that reflect your profit margin. We're not saying because we want you to sell at a better rate, then you should not add a markup. Add your own markup. Make your money. Customer service. Customer service is so essential. There are times that your prices are good, but when you have a trashy customer service, people will still not patronize you. People will rather go to where they are well respected than where you have a good price and your staffs are very ill-mannered. Orientate your staff. As they come in, keep passing the orientation. Let them know there are firm rules, strict rules to being rude to customers or to not satisfying customers. Provide excellent customer service and always give room for customer feedback. That will help you foster loyalty and repeat customers. What are the types of building material businesses in Nigeria? This can include businesses that sell or produce wood, steel, concrete, brick, stone, glass, and plumbing material. How much will it cost to start building material business in Nigeria? If you want to start a lucrative building material business in Nigeria, the costs range widely, depending on the scale of operation. A small-scale retail shop is potentially requiring 3 to 5 million naira, while a medium scale is requiring 5 to 20 million naira. Now, the large scale is requiring 20 million naira and above. You can go as far as 1 billion naira. Nobody cares. 10 billion naira, nobody cares. Just give us the best prices. We'll patronize you. We'll spread it in the market. You know, there is always a chain. You cannot sell directly to my customers. You sell to the wholesalers sell to the retailers, the retailers sell to the consumers, right? So, no one is stopping others. So, we are not gatekeeping anything this year. Now, there are key factors affecting the costs. Number one is the location. You know, you have to rent your space. So, if you are renting a space in Aja, it's different from when you're renting a space in Bagada, in Surulere, in Yaba. Location determines a lot. The second is the product range. The kind of product you decide to settle for in your business is a big determining factor of how your cost will be affected. So, the initial cost for someone who is starting with a cement business is different from the initial cost of someone who is going for the timber or someone who is going for the steel. So, there's no specifics as to the product range. The third is the storage space. The size of your warehouse or storage facility will influence the cost. Logistics is another thing that should be factored in. Your transportation delivery cost. Yeah, because the delivery from one point to another may differ from the delivery from the next point to another. So, proximity is a big factor. So now let's summarize. Let's break down the potential costs. If you're not using a big space, you're going to pay for shop rental, right? So rent a suitable retail space. Then we go to inventory. The initial purchase of building materials like cement, sand, bricks, roofing sheets, etc. Then we'll go to staffing salary. That is wages for salespersons and warehouse personnel. Depending on the size of your business, you know exactly what you need. Sometimes you may have to start with 2, sometimes even 1, depending on the scale of your business. Sometimes you have to start with 10, depending on the scale still. Licenses and permits. You need to do necessary business registrations and permits, and this will take compulsory fixed prices, which you will determine when you're doing your market research and when you're running the apprenticeship. Another that is compulsory that you must factor is costs for marketing and advertising. I know some of you will say, it's not necessary, it's not important. But if you are in Nigeria today, you will know how important marketing and advertising is to your business. No matter how much you invest in marketing, you will always gain times 3, times 4, times 5 of it. So you must factor in that cost to promote your business. So if you ask me, how lucrative is building material business in Nigeria? Is building material business a profitable business in Nigeria? Yes, it is. With its rapidly expanding population, Nigeria's construction and real estate industries are both booming and expected to continue for the foreseeable future. Building material business ideas include concrete and painting or landscaping services. Do you realize that anytime we are looking for painters, if we don't see painters anywhere, The moment you go to a building material store, they will always have a reference for you. They will always have someone they can call and say, oh, yes, they know someone. So people go to them to register with them or tell them about their service. Like if you have clients or customers looking for a painter, I am available. So you can use this as an add-on to your business, another stream of income. This is a top lucrative business idea in Nigeria this year that you can jump on. Now, if you need personalized consultation for further business analysis, I'm here to hold your hands through. Send me an email and it comes at a cost. The community highlight of this week is Francis Peters. I see you. This is the second time in 2 months that we are mentioning your name. Thank you for being an active member of this community. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for always tuning in. And the rest of you, please keep tuning in. Share this video. There are people who want to know more about building material business. It is one of those hidden businesses in Nigeria or Africa that makes a lot of money and people are hiding the secrets. Today, I have shown you the secrets. In order to get more ideas on business vlogs, on profitable business ideas in Nigeria, and lots more, check my playlist for more information. And until I see you again, I'll strongly suggest you watch this video next.